Hey everyone, back with a shop update. I know I've been promising this for a little while, but here it is. I've been just real busy. Basically, here's what's going on with the Alvarez Metalworks. About 3 weeks ago, actually a little longer than about 3.5 weeks ago, I was approached by a company called Northeastern Rescue Vehicles here in Syracuse, New York. They just sent me an email out of nowhere offering me a job. Because business has been slow here in the shop. I've got a wedding coming up, my wedding, in about 2 months, actually a little bit less than that. And a lot of things to spend money on and a lot of projects to get going. I decided to hear them out and go take a look at what they had going on there. And ultimately, I went down there. I was very happy, very pleased with the program that they were running. And basically, I was kind of shocked, to be honest with you, because the timing was pretty convenient. I had one job lined up, and that customer actually backed out of that job the morning I went in for an interview. Before I went in for the interview, because I was a little bit concerned that I was going to have to tell these people if I liked the job offer that I couldn't take it for a week because I needed to finish out a job that I was working on. But that morning, that customer said, don't worry about it. So, anyway, plus there's a number of different skills that I have that are just oddball, way out there, completely different type skills that they utilize there, which was very, very interesting to me and very, strange to be approached in that way for something like that. Anyway, I took the job. I've been there for 3 weeks working, real happy with it. Got my first paycheck, real happy with that. Not making a huge amount of money, but obviously a lot more than I'm making here in the shop. Alvarez Metalworks is not going away. What it's going to allow me to do is focus more on my own projects and be real selective on what customer projects I take on. At the end of the month here, I'll be working on a Jeep Cherokee. Not the new ugly cars, but the real Jeep Cherokees. I'm going to be putting some rock sliders on that, some pre-built ones. So I'm going to be installing those, and I'm going to be installing some frame stiffeners because those are unibody. So expect that in the near future. There's going to be videos on that. So I'll be more selective on projects like that. Plus it allows me to price accordingly. Because this was my sole source of income, sometimes a job comes up and I'm caught in a strange situation where I feel like I need to undercut so that I can get the job because I'm desperate for the money. Now that's not going to be the case. Now I can charge proper fees for the work that I'm doing and not have to have that being a concern. If I don't get the job, I don't get the job. So anyways, that's what's going on. I've got a couple things going on here in the shop as far as projects are concerned. Because I've got a little bit less than 2 months before my wedding, I'm not going to be able to throw as much money at some of the projects here in the shop until that's all said and done. But let me show you what I got going on. So, first and foremost, this is something I'm working on right now. This is actually for the company that I'm working for, Northeastern Rescue Vehicles. They had this frame. It's a rear bumper frame built by another local company, and I know who the guy is, and judging by what I see here, he does good work. I'm actually going to be a customer of his soon because he also does powder coating, and the roof rack for Project Pathfinder is going to be sent off to him to get the powder coating done. So anyway, my boss at work asked me if he thought that I could use this to modify it to work on an ambulance that's coming in this coming week. And I told him, hell yeah. And he was a little reluctant because he was thinking that maybe it'd be faster and cheaper to just build another one. I told him, no way. I could do it without spending any money on material. And it's just time, so it'll be cheaper. So what I'm doing here is this. Here's the drawing of this, rough drawing. I didn't draw this. I need to make the bumper a total of 86 inches. It says 86 3/4, but 86 is fine. So I'm looking for 86 inches from the end cap to the end cap. Those are the end caps there. Okay. There's going to be a step in the center, which is what you see here. It's a flip up step. And the other crucial measurement is 34 inches between the outside and the outside, which is from here to here. So right now that's too long, so I got to narrow it. I got to take a section out of the center. So I'm going to be working on that and getting that all done. I'm not going to get into it too much on what I'm doing with that, because there's going to be a whole nother video series on that. So sit tight, look out for that. The roof rack here, it's on hold just for a minute. I'm hoping to have that done. We've got a club meet for Upstate 4x4 here on June 17th. If you guys are local, jump on upstate4x4.com for more information about that. Anyway, I'm hoping to have this all wrapped up before that date. I've got some work to do on my truck. I was not really wanting to go wheeling with it until I do the solid axle swap, but you know, that's our first annual club meet, so I need to be there. So I'm going to just be doing whatever it takes to get the thing out there and do some mild wheeling. I don't want to break it. It'll be limping along the way, but at least if I can get it out there. So that's going to be going on here soon. Then just some stuff in the shop. You guys, if you've been following my channel since I started, basically, these lights here I got from Home Depot. They're just little 4-foot T8 bulbs. There's 2 in each fixture. The fixture's like 20 bucks. Actually a little bit less than that. I think it's like $15. There's actually some other ones that don't have, if you look right there, there's a pull string so you can turn it on and off. They sell some others that don't have that string. I'm going to get some of those others. They're a little bit cheaper. And I'm going to upgrade the lighting, because right now I have 3 of those in here. One there, one above the banners, and one there. But these larger T12 8-foot bulbs, they're really expensive. And I'm going to have to buy new housings, new ballasts, because these housings in here were in the shop when I came here, and they're just really bad, and they're burning out one after another, and they're not up to full brightness. So I'm going to get a bunch of those 4-footers, and I'm going to put them in here to replace all of these 8-footers and brighten it up, because right now it's pretty dark. It doesn't look like it in this video, but it really is, especially when I'm shooting in here at night or working in here at night. I can't really see what I'm doing. So that's another thing that I'm going to be working on. That shouldn't cost me a whole heck of a lot of money. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done before the wedding. I'm also looking at building a barbecue before the wedding too. I've got some metal here. I don't know if it's going to be enough, so I might have to figure out how to get myself some more steel before the wedding to just slap together a basic barbecue. Nothing too spectacular, but something basic. My work has a box brake, and they told me already that I could use it. They've got a big shear in there, like a big vintage shear. That thing will cut 1/4-inch plate no problem. So I'll probably be utilizing that with the barbecue build and a few other builds, to be honest. I've actually even used it on this one already. These were already pre-made, but I resized them the other day and used the brake to make them shorter. So there's that. If you look here, this used to be a door in my shop. It was all rotted away. They just had it boarded up. The bottom side was so rotted away that it was dirt and bugs and everything were coming in through the floor. When it would rain, the water would come in. So what I decided to do, and I'll show you from the outside here real quick. I basically dug it out, and here, let me resize my big face. I dug it out, poured some concrete up to the bottom level bricks, and then framed it out on the inside and just boarded it up properly. This way I don't have any issues with the bottom of this corroding. This will all be painted up and sealed up. I may end up putting a dog door in there and then putting like a little kennel inside my shop, because we're going to take this whole area and fence it all off and landscape this area so that my dog has a place to run around in the better weather. So plus so we can have a somewhat of a yard, because we got a lot of asphalt. There's that, and the last thing here is this door. This door again is rotted. This is actually a metal door. Probably it's hollow, but it's metal. The whole frame of that thing is rotted. But this goes into the back door of my house. This is not the back door of my house. There's a little patio between that and my house. But it's an easy way for me to get from the house into the shop if that door worked. So I plan on repairing that. Again, hopefully before my wedding. So I've got a lot of work to do over the next month and a half or so, month and 3 weeks, that I've really got to be working hard here in the shop. So I'm going to try to create some videos of all of that stuff for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on. And that's pretty much it. So let me switch this view here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bear with me. I've got a lot of things planned still. Like I said, Alvarez Metalworks is not going anywhere. This is just something that it's a transitional period for me. I like the fact that I'm going to have more money so that I can do other projects. You know, I've got my trailer project that I threw up a first video of to show you guys what the design's going to look like. I've got my quad project Cyclone. Polaris Cyclone that I want to restore. Just a lot of things, and this job will allow me to do that, plus set aside some money for savings and stuff, and hopefully we can get our own house or maybe buy this one. So just wanted to thank you guys all for the support, let you guys know what exactly is going on, and yeah, talk to you guys later. For those that have been interested in the LED bars that I told you guys that I'm putting on the roof rack for Project Pathfinder, check out the links in the description. If you guys really want to help me out, share that with your friends, please. It's a brand new company of mine. It's a part-time company. It's an extremely good product. I would not be involved in this at all because it's just another headache for me if I didn't think it was a good product. If I don't sell a lot, I don't sell a lot. If I do, I do. Ultimately, I just think it's a good product. You know, and I know there's a big market out there for these people, for people that want these LED bars. And I ran across it. It's a new product, and I decided to pick it up and start selling them. So, eLuminLED is actually my company too. So it's not. Yeah, it's my company. Go check out the website. Go check out the Facebook page. Share the Facebook page. And yeah, talk to you guys later.